We have missed the alignment above the PSPD. So we hit it so that we get vertical signal, lateral signal, and your intensity on a pro. So we precise it very much. What does it mean to call vertical signal? Why do we call it the fourth quarter? After that, if we talk about this controller, here we are talking about the overview of YSM. So what does it mean to say fourth quarter detector? That whatever is an area is this area of the upper sensor. You suppose this area is within this area. And if you will talk more precision, this area is not very large. Some VMM is from your VMM and some 10 mm is from yours. Okay, and the other thing is what happens in the way that when we talk about the position detector, the smaller device, and it has the smaller device, what is the XX? What is the X? What is the... So if this laser is hitting here, they have something happen, the access. That's why we get two signals. We get a signal, we get the X signal, we talk about it, we talk about the vertical signal, we talk about the access signal. Recruitment letter on this, vertical resolution will speak and lateral resolution will speak. But now they just understand that when someone weighs a fourth quarter, we will get exactly one of your voltages in the X. The voltage in the weigh and the combination of the both the voltage, total output of the photo has been driven, which will get GISCO. We speak intensity N. Speak with intensity. So the voltage of that intensity, the voltage of your intensity should be greater than 2 volts. And depending on the most of the company that speaks tax, which is 2 volts, should be above 3 volts right now. Let's see what happens here. You know, this is our cantilever, liver and sample. We use a scanner below. What is a scanner? A scanner is made of electrical material. Made of physical electrical material. There was a scanner, we call it a scanner, PU, made of electrical material. So the properties of the piezoelectric we know as if you have any electrical material. Electrical, you apply voltage inside it. If you applied voltage inside it, what happens in it? If I call it plus bonus to minus bonus, also voltage, then earlier it had a length of L. The real length is L. So if you apply voltage inside it, when you apply voltage, it has deformation, meaning the scale changes. So when the length changes, I said this in the Samo way. When I pressurize something to me, if I press it, what happens on it? If there is a difference between it, what is the material? In this ground we use in the AFM below the sample. What happens in this case when we apply the voltage? So what happens is this expands in the same way when you reduce the voltage, then you have a smaller length. So the question is, what is happening here? The question is, what is this leader relationship with the voltage and the length and will remain? So suppose we have to increase it by 10 micro and reduce it by 10 micro. How can we do it directly? By applying the voltage. But another thing that makes us remember and understand is what is the limit of everything. In real life, we will talk about the limits of whatever we talk about, whatever unit we talk about. As I am saying that the length of the scanner increases, the length of the scanner increases, the size of the scanner used in real life, the size of the... ...100 micrometers, this is all over 100. This is above the micrometer I am using. So what do you mean by the micrometer of this value? Like if I precise too much, I can say this, into 10 to power 6 meters, what did that mean? Like I'm saying micrometers or I'm saying 6 meters, just for visual understanding, like this is my whiteboard from here to here. I know if the axis, if I assume that x is x, if it is x7, it is 1 meter, it is 1 meter. This 1 meter is a sexy take on this whiteboard. This is a length of 1 meter from here to here. And I am going to make this in a Van Micro. I am going to make a piece Van Micro. So what did that mean is this part, what if I start cutting all of them into equal parts, which is 10 arrows on 1,000 times as I do, to precise it a little bit higher. Like as an example, you can value this for the value. This is the length. This is our length. This is your length. This is your length. This length is equal to 1 meter. 1 meter. And I tell you that in this 1 meter length, you have to make a part of a micron. What does 1 micron mean by 1 meter? We will write in the form of micro. Your 10 to power was minus 6 micrometers. And what does that mean if I take it further by precising it? It will be your 1 meter divided by 1 meter divided by your 10 to power 10 R's. 2 power will be yours here. Six meters. And from that point on, you will be a Van Micro means, what did it mean when anyone cut a meter into 10 0.000 parts? We are equal to 10 0.000 parts. What will be a part of our 10 0.000 we are talking about over a micron? Who, when we break like 1 meter long, cut our whiteboard damage into slice pieces, which will come a piece. In 10 0.000 parts, I am talking about what is above one piece. I am talking about over 100. That means I cut it into 100 pieces. So I'm going to understand it a little bit here. I'm removing it here. The entire voice will be free.